Tiller, Elijah Bailey Tiller, take with it what you will. And I represent the 1960s portion of the show, basically, where all the prisoners are somehow time traveling from to the modern day. He has an axe to grind. That's actually all I can sort of say right now, because that's actually all that I know right now. We start work in a couple weeks, so I actually don't know anything else. Yeah, the thing that everyone always asks questions about Lost, understandably, because it was Jorge and everything, and the thing that's definitely different is that on the one hand, there's a procedural element, so that there'll be, let's say in the pilot, the guy time travels and they capture him and does a crime, and they solve that crime in that episode, so it happens in that episode. But then there's also things that, like any J.J. Abrams show or almost any show, there's secrets that unfold. And because I'm in my stuff in the past, especially, we're going to get a chance to follow these people home, learn more about them, hopefully figure out why I'm so not as good as would be ideal. I'm in the pilot episode of Fringe also, where I played a set of twins who threw up on someone, killed them. But it's the same element. You keep twisting it. I mean, the world keeps twisting a little bit. So I think that when they answer the first question about, or whenever they start to look at like how are these people time traveling, then there'll be a whole other element that's definitely in terms of why there's this. What's the society that Sam Neill and Parminder work for in terms of, you know what I mean, what law enforcement is, what's that all about? So yeah, yes. No, I mean it's always nice to be asked again, especially in that instance where I was the guest star for the pilot, sort of like how Jeffrey Pierce is on ours. You sort of think you're going to see a lot more of that character, and then who knows? They threatened me when we were doing it. They said like, sixth season we're going to have an army. The character's name was Steeg. Like, we're going to have an army of Steegs. I'm going to hold them to that. But no, I think that they knew me, you know, and we had such a good time in Toronto together that it made it a little bit easier, and I'm so glad to be around all the time. All I knew, you know, even when you audition or anything, at least at my level, even the things that you're reading are not what you're going to be saying, because they're so secretive, you know what I mean? So, but I knew that there was a time element, and I knew that I was in the 1960s section, so and that I was the assistant warden, and there's been some changing in dynamic between how Johnny Coyne and I, who's the warden, are dynamic, but I really didn't know anything. I'd been to ALCATRAZ before. I'd done a number of plays in San Francisco at the theater there, and so I went then, and then I went straight from Sundance up to Vancouver and shot the pilot, and the set is amazing. I have pictures that are, like, I took pictures of myself, same position on the set, and then I went down to San Francisco after we shot it, went to ALCATRAZ to look at it again, took the exact same picture, and if you put them side by side, it's amazing. It's really incredible. They've done amazing. I mean, the set is phenomenal.